till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
With a threaded volley, and Peanut in vision, going to be moving over to start off.
They knew that Spirit was DPS'd out. He actually takes the blast cone in anyway.
Yeah, actually wants to start this one off.
I think Spirit could be dead.
Yeah, does not want to be fighting this blue buff and flashes over the wall. Peanut's going to flash with him, and Kuro wants to try and get a follow-up kill. Will he be able to make this a 1-for-1? But Peanut should be able to make it out as Faker just stands there for the safeguard.
It's gone this way. What's on a second again?
Yeah, Bang's going to get knocked up, but they've thrown the Ignite down onto Wolf.
He's
The fight forward, KKRAMER is going to help pick up the kill, but it's twoson that grabs the credit. Probably not exactly what they wanted, but he was trampling everywhere, and you can't help that.
Blue buff.
Good Spidey sense from Wolf. Does throw down that control ward as twoson, remember, he's got the unbreakable will. There's the equalizer coming in, and Wolf has to walk all the way up, but will they be able to get the kill? And they do it before HUNI makes his way in, but yeah, that's the follow-up kill. Nicely done by Bang as twoson. He has to flash his way out as Faker is going to be eating some honey fruit, but twoson is going to steal a bunch of them away. Marin is moving his way down. Spirit's made his way in, but Peanut grabs the kill, kicks back Kuro, who uses the Valkyrie to get himself out and helps get the kill onto Peanut in response. And Marin looking for more onto Pugmore. Oh, he's so adorable, but he does have the flash, and he's going to use it to get out.
And Marin still had Cataclysm available. That's why he went in, blows the flash. Really extended fight. They just about burned through the health bar in bot lane before the teleport could complete on the Stand United, and Summoner Spell teleport was disconnected from the side of HUNI. Marin walked all the way from top lane to make that happen. Spirit gets greedy.
Yeah, the hook is going to land there as well. Spirit isn't going to be able to make his way out, and Wolf is going to be able to get the kill for himself. Pajamas ready to make something happen. Headbutt pole there on the wall. Big collapse here. As Spirit throws down the harpoons. Flamespit is there, doesn't want to use the flash to get over that wall. And everyone on SKT is going to scatter. 4 members of a Freak of Freaks here in the mid lane wanting to try and get some damage onto this turret, but Bang, he's going to move up, and Marin has to flag and drag his way out. Peanut over the side, gets the kick, and there's the weave as well, actually saving Marin. Equalizer in a great position from Spirit, as Bang should fall down. twoson grabs that with the Ignite as Peanut trying to make something happen, but the Cataclysm, lots of damage onto the Lee Sin, and a Freak of Freaks pressure SKT out and kill the Cockle. First time of any match. And there's the flash from Spirit. He's just going to burn down. Easy kill onto Faker. Not look good here this game.
And Kalista makes Alistair look like a meta support or a strong laner, which he certainly isn't at present, but he makes them so much stronger as, okay, they're going to chase some HUNI.
Yeah, HUNI's taking so much damage. Easy flash comes out there as Marin does have the flag and drag still available, gets underneath the turret, a place where he really likes to be, but he's taking a lot of damage. The kickback, the turret did about 1 billion damage to him as well. So HUNI, sort of more like getting an assist, but it's going to be Peanut that picks up the kill, so he definitely did. Spirit, fancy footwork gets him out of the way of the shove, but not the death sentence, and he's going to go down. 2 quick kills for SKT, and they've got themselves right back in it. Yes. Yeah, and it's now back to about 300. Thankfully, as far as spikes in damage are concerned, KKRAMER's hit his, and Wolf is going to bear the brunt of that. Now Bang has to deal with KKRAMER, but Living Artillery is going to stop him, and Kuro has to get healed by KKRAMER. There's the headbutt. Oh, right back onto the Talia. Thankfully, Flash Pulve means that you can still displace. And yeah, we talk about Alistair or Rakan. What about Alistair or Lee Sin? That was basically a Lee Sin kick.
And 3 times now, the Shen ultimate has been focused through, and Shen has not been able to complete his teleport and get in. This time, it could even lead to Baron. Now, Peanut is able to steal. He's made some heroic steals. Alistair needs to be the one to interrupt. Well, Marin's there as well.
Yeah, Marin's pretty angry. Sonic Wave is going to be used to get Peanut to the Krug camp, and that is a very easy Baron. And the Rift Herald is able to take down the mid lane turret. We were talking about these momentum shifts and swings. SKT gets a couple of kills, but then a Freaker start a team fight and take a Baron off it.
Spirit's pretty far up. Peanut could potentially pick Spirit here.
Yeah, finds himself in the wrong place. Doesn't have the Zhonya's Hourglass, and he's just going to evaporate. Big pick onto the jungler, and once again, Spirit finds himself in the wrong position. 40 seconds on his death timer.
This could mean much more.
Yeah, Weave as well is going to come in as Kuro's just looking to try and kill him. Stand United very early this time, which is definitely a good move. Flash going to be used. HUNI, I believe, was going to miss that one. It's Fate's call. He's going to get twoson into this fight. and stops SKT from moving further forward. Tucson comes in. He actually wants to start this one as Faker goes down very, very low, but it's a really good taunt using the QSS from Kramer there to try and make sure it doesn't do too much. But Kuro's going to fall down. Tucson thankfully survives, but SKT should still be able to get more work done. And another hook from Wolf, who's just going nuts in the fight. HUNI taking a lot of damage. Kramer's going to get kicked, has to use the flash, and now Marin flashes his way out. No Sonic Wave going to connect, but such low health bars.
They want to take the Baron anyway. They thought if they fought them here, Afrika, that would pull them off Baron. The answer is no. Bang is still pretty healthy. Afrika going to stick around. I don't know if they can test with smart move. I know what they wanted to do, but SKT, they doggedly want the Baron.
Yeah, we've got wards here around the area. Teleport up from Kuro, but still 15 seconds on the death timer. Equalizer coming in there as Peanut's able to pick that one down, and Marin flashing out of the way. Wolf not necessarily there as a damage threat. And there's the flash in. Faker will fall as now Wolf caught himself in a Cataclysm, and that's 2 picks for Afrika Freaks. Can they get more done? HUNI was thinking about the empowered recall.
Does he have
and
the
teleport now is coming in from Kuro. No package, but the Valkyrie's going to be there. Bang has to flash. HUNI trying to get himself out, but I think the extra movement speed should be enough. There's the auto. And Peanut now in trouble. This could potentially be the ace as Kuro is on a mission inside the base of SKT.
Calm down. Okay, doesn't die. I was talking to Kuro. But look at what's happening. Afrika have tracked in the recalls. No one could recall. No one is healthy. They break the base in 2 spots.
Make that almost 3, Papa Smithy, as Marin didn't want to tank that turret. That's going to spell 2 inhibitors against the flow of play, honestly, because the Baron was taken by SKT. This was their time to restabilize, and anything but that has happened as a result.
So much to talk about. Okay, the Baron force here. Afrika, they keep fighting thinking that SKT won't take the Baron. They may be half surprised that they do. Thresh goes in, could have just been left to die. This could have been the end of it. But you see the flashes coming through, they catch another, and the teleport being up from Kuro, who is still dead at the start of this package. He lives. If he had the package, he could have knocked them back, and it could be everyone dying. No clean ace coming through. But the cleanup is here. And remember, when he's cleaning up, he's able to bring in the minion wave that was already pushed in. SKT couldn't push and take the Baron. They took an emergency Baron while the waves were against them. Afrika right in the waves. They take 2 inhibitors at the cost of a Baron. They break the 3rd one. They take a 2nd Infernal. And now they have basically all the advantage they need to close the game.
The dive from Afrika is going to be enough, because you can see even this poke is fantastic. Bang now able to turn things around. Wolf takes so much damage though as Peanut looking for the kick onto Kuro, does get it, but has he overextended as now HUNI just being ignored by Kramer, and the Cogmore is dead. SKT just going to lose all of their members, and there's no more base remaining. Afrika, the Game 1 dream is still most definitely alive. 10,000 gold into the lead, and Faker, he just has to sit on his fountain and watch in horror as Afrika tear down the base. It's a lot of losses in a row now, Papa Smithy.
Yeah, say what you want. Say what you want about best of 1. 4 games in a row SKT have dropped ever since their loss to WE.
Champion like Annalise. Seismic shove not going to find Kuro as Faker takes a lot of damage. Even a turret shot there as Peanut thankfully here to save him. Yeah, the flash actually coming down. No Cocoon is going to land, but they're still doing a lot of damage. First Blood manages to go to Spirit, but he is going to be answered immediately afterwards. Afrika Freaks probably still happy for this trade.
Enemy Orianna, enemy Ashe. We're going to see a replay. Full rotation from Kuro because Faker walked up. He takes a turret shot as well, and flashes are up. Nothing Faker can do. Ends up falling, and when you allow the Kassadin to get the push in the lane and recall, that's the bigger win. Look at this. It's actually a Rod of Ages almost on time from the Kassadin.
Yeah, it's already done. So 12 minutes in, something like that, and this was a rough lane. I mean, you're laning against Faker's Talia, which is not exactly something to scoff about.
And with a Kassadin and a Jarvan who was losing trades, they actually get a Rift Herald, which,
yeah,
if you consider where the game was at, that was not something SKT had in the script.
And also now, with the fact that every sort of lane hasn't been pushing
straight
forward,
up.
yeah. looking to try and grab this turret.
They won't get first brick.
Yeah, first brick will go down for SKT, but it will be immediately answered, which is not something that we were expecting.
Boop.
Okay, boop. Turret shots, which are at a premium for Marin.
They have a control ward here, so he's not spotted. They're going very hard for this.
Untara is most certainly dead. There's the Cataclysm. And Spirit's going to be the one to pick that one up. I believe that was a Spiderling auto attack, and that's why you don't walk through the darkness. There be spiders in that jungle.
Untara's win streak. Face checks Peanut.
Well, Peanut face checks Kuro. Who face checks who right now? As the Rift Walk is going to come down. There's the flash.
Very nice. Gets
him out of the way.
Okay.
Peanut is in enemy territory right now as Spirit gets over, just is going to lap up
Faker's
that kill.
overextended.
Tucson's just going to make his way through. Wolf's down there, but Spirit is going to get picked off. Bang is going to make his way in. There's a cancelled teleport from a counter-strike on the top side of the map. As there's the wild growth. Decent damage from Kuro, but he has to try and get himself in there. Good exhaust onto Faker as KKRAMER finally making his way down, but he gives up on the chase. And Kuro just sacrifices himself for his support player. It's one pick, but it's not enough, and that was just fantastic. The stop of the teleport from Marin, brilliant from Untara. Back successfully there as well.
I think Kuro kind of surprised himself with how much burst he did, and then they were baited into continuing on with the fight. The Weaver's Wall doesn't accomplish anything in this particular regard because Faker has heal. They keep inching forward, and then the moment they were like, wait, could it be a double kill? That's when the greed was too much from Afrika.
And there's the stop on the teleport there as well. So Afrika honestly could have just got out. They could have. They had that option to them, but Minions did a heck of a lot of damage.
I mean, the last call would have been that Marin was coming.
Yeah.
And then by the time that they'd been in position to profit off that, it was too late. So credit to Untara. Actually had to use his flash. It was a flash leap strike to make it happen. Now there's such things. So Kuro going to have his back interrupted.
Yeah, or is Untara going to get baited in to being taken down? Good double stun comes in, but he can't get out of this Cataclysm as Tucson sets himself up. Oh, the Wild Growth comes in! Glacial Fissure's going to get a knock-up, but Kuro is going to get the kill with a Rift Walk. Faker makes his way down, but he gets Cocoon, takes a lot of damage. Marin, double knock-up on both of the carries, and Spirit tries to get himself in there. Double kill for Kuro, and you do not want the Kassadin popping off if you're an SKT fan.
The interrupt was clutch, but the turnaround was even better. Afrika were ready to fight for the Inferno, and thus they were ready to turn onto the Jax. I'd like to see Untara actually step up and be a match winner, because he hasn't needed to be for the majority of his success.
Well, right now he's trying to, as the Cocoon is going to go wide. Might mean the death of Marin, but no, it doesn't. Just Tiamat's him right at the last second and baits it in perfectly once again.
Good speed, and they still have CS advantages in all three carries. Wow!
Spirit is everywhere on the map right now, grabs himself another kill, doesn't even need to repel as he wanders himself out, and this is why he has more than double the kills of the rest of his team. Untara is skating around towards the bottom side of the map. Bang sort of out on his own as Peanut is going to get stunned by the concussive blows. That's a jungler, and he's dead through the Wild Growth as well. So big cooldowns as KKRAMER gets bursted out by Faker. Wants to get himself out of the way, but it's a good redemption to get the health bars back for Afrika. And they could look to the Baron if they want to take the risk, but at the moment just wanting to set up for a bait.
What will SKT do? They don't have vision apart from one ward that was controlled. Afrika aren't interested in starting Baron. The Baron speed is not the fastest. But now, they look to peel off.
Okay, now back to the Baron. While that minion wave is still there, and they do have a Mountain and an Infernal Drake, Papa Smithy. This is going down very quickly. Oh yeah, KKRAMER as well has got a lot of damage, and that's the secure as Untara now a little bit further forward than he otherwise wants to be. Okay, Cocoon is going to land from Spirit there as well, but you mentioned the tanky items. He is going to be able to tank up a lot of that damage, and SKT looking to go down, grab themselves a dragon of their own. It's an Infernal Drake as well, so definitely something worth taking away from Afrika, if anything.
Makes sense. Faker has no mana, so won't be applying any pressure on the map, but it's the Braum walking up at level 13, so he doesn't have too many cares.
Okay, Weaver's all going to come in, Tucson going to go for a ride. Yeah. Bang looking to try and take this one away, but Spirit is going to smite at Marin, looking for the Cataclysm right on top of everyone as there's the double knock-up. They're looking for Untara. Does get a decent snap, but what the heck was that? So much damage coming out as now Kuro's going to jump on Wolf. Good arrow, but Kuro doesn't care. Bang now It's just so many kills in a row for this Kassadin, who's just getting Riftwalk after Riftwalk. Peanut in trouble. Yeah, that's going to be the Featherstorm, and that'll do it. And now Afrika looking for the base, but they don't have a minion wave, and that's actually getting stopped by the minions further forward. Faker getting some follow-up kills here is the goal, but just can't move forward.
We still have an outer mid lane turret up for the Kassadin comp this late in the game. We'll see the replay. You're wondering, will Marin pull the trigger? He gets both of them on the initial knockup, and then the moment the Counter-Strike is down, goodbye, Jax. Doesn't matter how many tank items you have. And they just keep diving in. You know, this is a level 18 Kassadin with Zonias, soon to be Void Staff. KKRAMER, as you say, is at 4 items. It's the killing fields, and it's through turrets, it's through logic. Freak of Freaks. It looks like it's going to be that fateful 2-2-0s in a week, Atlas. It's going to be pretty free, you think, although Peanut, he's walking up.
Have to remember that Samsung, another organization like that, phenomenal Unbreakable comes out of Tucson, who's been having the series of his life. Teleport in from Marin. They're looking for the flank, and he's right on top of Bang. If he wants it, KKRAMER's going to get that kill, and it's like you said before, Papa Smithy, killing fields for Afrika Freaks. 4 easy ones. Faker the last man standing, but not for long. Phenomenal shove you have to throw in, but that's the ace, and that is going to be the game for the Afrika Freaks and the 2-0.
This is the week that SKT fans will want to forget. They'll probably make it to Worlds, they'll probably make it far in Worlds, but in this week, on the 15th of July, SK Telecom are 2-0 twice. I don't know if they had the right read on the meta. The Untara win streak is gone. The BLANC win streak is gone. And Afrika Freaks outplayed them pretty considerably. And today, drafting concerns that a lot of people said about the earlier series this week, I think those really can't be the full story.
Yeah,